Oh, I can't wait.
Gonna be really nice. And I just want to get confirmation that there aren't any more matches to play. Maybe we can sneak in one more before ending the stream. All right, Blake is taking out his magnifying glass and searching for maybe potentially another game. But just in case, I do want to talk some more about this set that just happened because this is some pretty high level stuff. So again, this is early meta, so there's only so much that you can infer. But I really liked what I saw from Extermination, changing up their team comp, and just they put together a really unorthodox team comp for game one that was clearly very deliberate. The combination of the splash damage from the blasters and the the antenna missiles, the paint control from the mini, the bomb rushes. It was just a really well put together team that really allowed their main slayers to go off and allowed their support players to get map control, which won them game one. Going into game two, they went with a more traditional comp and just had just crazy teamwork that for the most part they dominated the map the whole time. Cream Fresh put a lot of effort into getting back map control, a lot of special pushes that were strong but not quite enough, and at the end of the game they were able to make sure that key players stayed alive to put the end to the final push in overtime. And even though a lot of members did go down during that defense of the final push, the members who did stay alive, very purposely so, were able to end the game in overtime, which means that there was no chance for a comeback. So really nice play from EXT, showing their ability to adapt fast to a new game, but at the same time also good job from Team Cream Fresh, because even though that wasn't 0-2, those were very close games, and you could tell that both teams knew what they were doing.
Definitely. Let's take a look at these brackets here. That is going to be it for the games tonight. We don't have any more for you, but that's not to say that the fun's not over. Tomorrow, we got top 8 for you guys. I believe starting at noon Eastern again. And we're going to look at the bracket here. We're going to see which teams are going to be there. Team Olive currently 7-0. Didn't drop a single set. They're
Very
absolutely going to be in the playoffs. That's a no-brainer. Deadbeat as well, 7-0. Good stuff. Rising Moon 7-0. Oh, there's a lot of 7-0s. And Extermination is also 7-0. I didn't realize that there was this many 7-0s on the board.
So I know this is going to have to be confirmed, but it looks like our top 8 will then be Extermination and Cream Fresh from Group D. It'll be Rising Moon and Fool's World from Group C. Not sure who Fool's World is. Let's see if maybe we can get a little peek at their roster. Their roster is Enad, PK, Flip, Rocket. Oh, okay, so these are definitely some known teams. Enad and Rocket from late S&D definitely had a lot of synergy. PK, a really good sniper, and Flip, I know Flip. I forget what weapon he plays. No, he's not going to forgive me for forgetting. But I know Flip has definitely he has experience with competitive play, and I know that he's got some good results in the past. So definitely not a roster to forget. Now we have Team Olive and Tomo in Group B, and then in Group A we have Deadbeats and Spanish Army. So a lot of teams that were doing good that were expecting to get into top 8 did not. We saw Kairos not getting out. We saw Deep Blues not getting out. We saw Hanron not getting out. And we saw 101.5 the Hammer FM not getting out, as well as lots of other teams like Yami. And I don't want to go through and list every single of the 30 teams in this tournament, because honestly, most of this tournament was pretty stacked. Like I said, only 30 teams in the tournament, but for the most part, it was all high-level teams that were playing. So it's kind of hard to look at any of these groups and not point out a bunch of team names that you thought should have moved on. But that is how it goes. You know, the further you get into a tournament, people aren't going to make it. So
right.
That's the way it goes. So that is our top 8. At least it seems to be our top 8. There shouldn't be any problems with the brackets for tomorrow. Anything else that we want to talk about before we close down?
I'd like to just point out that the teams in second place in groups A, B, and D have actually just gone perfect records, except for the team that's above them in first place in their group, which means tomorrow we're going to see some very good Splatoon.
Yeah, and what is going to happen, the way the brackets work out, the way the seeding works out, is first round is going to be some of these first place teams versus some of these second place teams. And since it seems like, just looking at a lot of the records, these deciding rounds were very close. So just because the seeding puts one team versus another doesn't mean one team versus another because of first and second place finishes in their groups doesn't mean that it's not going to be a close match. So I expect it to be a lot of crazy matches to watch tomorrow.
And I can't wait, and I'm sure you guys can't wait either. This is going to be tomorrow noon. You can find it on this exact same Twitch channel right here, twitch.tv/the InkTV. I got it wrong, didn't I?
Twitch.tv/InkTV Splat.
I was close.
You were quite close, and I believe we can also follow us on Twitter and YouTube. The Twitter is @InkTV Splat, and YouTube is youtube.com. I believe it's just /InkTV Splat. Yep, it is. So pretty easy to remember. Shout out to the marketing team for actually naming everything the same. It's a lot more rare than it should be nowadays.
That's a lot more difficult than it seems these days.
Yeah, but that'll be it for today. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed those matches. I believe Vesper and I are going to be on standby for commentary tomorrow. We're going to be having 9 Whole Grains and Iric for you guys tomorrow. Another just amazing commentators, really good personalities in this scene. So expect awesome things. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed. We hope you're looking forward to more great Splatoon to come, and we will see you there.